Hey guys, it's your girl Zuhur. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and as you can tell from the title, today it's another story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed this story time, but before we get into it, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and comment below if you guys want to hear or see more story times from me, and what other videos you would also like me to film. But yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, today's story time is a bit crazy. It's about the time that I had a fight with a girl that I had no knowledge to prior this whole incident. So I didn't know her. And the way this fight came about is just crazy. So let's get into it. Okay, so this story takes place after I finished high school, and I was in college. And when, just a little like context and a little backstory, when I was in high school, I had this toxic ass friendship group, where like 1 week we're good, the next week we're fighting, and it's always me. I don't know what it was, but it was always me that would like fall out with the girls. I'm not like I won't say it's always my fault, but I think we just had different personalities, and I was very like I was a no nonsense taking type of person, so I think that's why we butted heads a lot. But the reason that this is relevant is because I didn't know this girl. She knew the girls that went to my high school. So when we finished high school, we just went our separate ways. What happened was we went our separate ways because we went to different colleges. They went somewhere and I went somewhere on my own. I just wanted to start fresh. I wasn't trying to like carry the baggage of high school drama with me to college. So I went somewhere that I knew they weren't going, because obviously, you know, when you're in school, oh, which one are you applying to, which one are you going to? So we all knew where we were going. I just wanted to start fresh. So I'm in college now, brand new environment, brand new friends, I'm thriving, I'm living my best life. And this is BBM times, when everyone had Blackberries. And randomly, like I don't know if it's weeks into my college, I don't know the timing of everything, but I think it was a while. I was on BBM one day and I got a random ad. Back then, I feel like back then I just used to accept anyone and everyone, and it was a girl's name and I accepted her. Let's call this girl, what should we name her? Let's name her Ikram. Okay. So the ad said Ikram or whatever, so I thought it's just a girl, maybe it's someone that knows you, a friend of a friend. So I accepted, and she popped up. As soon as I accepted, she popped up and she was like, hey girl, you don't know me, something along the lines of, it's just a random ad, but I'm new to Bristol, I'm not from here, and I was just like, obviously I'm just trying to make friends, and yeah, like we should be friends type shit. So I was like, yeah, of course, like, welcome to Bristol, we can definitely. It wasn't even sus, even though like it felt a bit like that's a bit weird, but to me back then I just thought, oh, like she's new, she doesn't know anyone, like she's a Somali girl, she's trying to make friends, why not like welcome her to Bristol basically. So I was like, yeah, no, that's fine, like, yeah, welcome to Bristol, yeah, hit me up anytime, like we can be friends. And she was like, oh, we should hang out. And this is where I thought, like, girl, you just met me like 5 seconds ago. And the thing is with me, back then, I would just chat shit. So I had no intentions of meeting her, but I was like, let me just entertain it. So I was just like, no, definitely, we should link up, we should make plans. And in my head, I'm thinking she's gonna like say, yeah, we should definitely link up, and then the conversation there. But my girl was adamant that we should link up. And I thought that was a bit sus. So I was like, yeah, I'll see whatever day I'm free and I'll hit you up, like I'll let you know. and she was like, oh, are you free this day? Are you free that day? Like, it felt like she really wanted to see me. And then that's when I was like, yeah, red flags. This seems like, this is odd now. Like, this is weird. That's what I thought. This is like, this can't be real. So I was like to her, yeah, babe, I'll let you know. And then she said to me, oh, we should link tomorrow, right? And then I said to her, I just wanted to see what she would say. And I said to her, yeah, girl, that's fine. Like, where do you want to meet? And then she goes, why don't you meet me at, so, and she said the name of the college. And that's the college that all my ex friends go to or went to at the time. And that's when it all hit me, because like, first of all, a random girl adding you, like, it's not a guy, like, you're not trying to chirps me, you're not trying to like get to know me in that way, you're a girl, and I feel like girls don't add girls they don't know, so that was weird. And then you being so adamant that we meet up was weird. And then the location or the spot she chose to meet up, I was like, yeah, this girl is defo, it's a setup. She's being a setup chick. She's definitely trying to set me up. And then I laughed. So I typed to her, lol, really? And then back then, obviously you would write on your status, right? So I wrote something along the lines of, these girls must think I'm dumb, right? That's all I wrote. And that's all she needed. And she went off as she like popped up to me and she was like, oh yeah, you're not as dumb as you look, yeah, like you clocked it, I was trying to set you up, but I'm done playing these games, I want to fight you. I beg your let me not swear, I beg your finest pardon. Like, I was in complete and utter shock, right? I was looking at my phone like, no, this can't be real, because like not even an hour, like 20 minutes ago I didn't know you existed, and now you want to fight me. So I was like to her, so who sent you? Because you don't know me. So who the hell sent you? Like, and she was like, oh, doesn't matter about who sent me. I want to fight you. Name a time and place. Oh no, she said come to that the college. She said come there and like we can fight. And back then I was not one to back down from a fight. Like, I am, call me out and I'm there. So I was like to her, I said, yeah, that's calm, but I said, I'm not gonna meet you at that college because that's not happening. So I said to her, come to the park. I told her to come to a park near my house. And she was like, yeah, I'm there. Just tell me the time and place. And then I told her and she was like, yeah, okay, cool. And then she wrote on her status, someone's going to die tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to end up going to jail. Da, 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 da. I'm just laughing. I'm just like, this girl can't be serious. And at the time, my mom was very like strict on me. She was very like, she didn't like me like going out and stuff. So I legit was like to her, oh mom, I'm going to the gym. I said, I'm going to go to the gym and I'll be back in a couple of hours. And she was like, and the park that I told her to meet me at is a park called Chelsea Park in Bristol. And by Chelsea Park, it's a high school that my friends used to go to. Not the high school that I went to. It's called City Academy. And a lot of friends of mine used to attend that. So I texted my friends and I was like, yeah, this random girl wants to fight me. I told her, come meet me at Chelsea Park. It's about to go down. Like, come. They were like, no, we're there. So then I had my friends there. I also had like a couple of my cousins there. But what happened was, let me not jump to that. Let me not jump, okay? What happened was I get to the park. I'm there and my friend comes to like link me in the park. It's me and at that point it's me, a couple of my cousins and two of my friends that are from that school. We're in the park now and what do I see? Oh my God, I see a gang of people. Like, oh my God, the whole park, it was just people that came that came to watch the fight. And I can't put a face to this girl. Like, she didn't have a display picture. I don't even know what she looks like. And all I hear is a squeaky little voice come out from the crowd. Yeah, she emerges. She's tiny. She's skinny. Like, not tiny as in, like, she's really, really slim. And she goes, "Come here, Zaza. Come here. Come here, Zaza." I'm looking at her in utter disbelief. Like, this girl cannot be the girl that's, like, trying to fight me. So now she's below the hill. I'm standing above, like away from her. I, like, walk down towards her and we get it cracking. Like, no one's talking. We just go, boop. Oh, I forgot to mention, all my ex-friends were there. So I knew that they were the one who sent her. And yeah, so we start fighting now. We're fighting, do. And I have her, like, she's on the floor. I'm, like, above her. And, like, we're fighting. I feel someone kick me in the back of my neck. And I felt like I was going to pass out. Like, I legit felt like I was going to pass out. So I found out after the fight that it was a boy, because he was wearing a hood. He came in, kicked me, and then ran out of the circle. Like, and my cousin, who was there at the time, because what happened was I fell, and the girl, what did I name her? Ikram, tried to get on top of me to, like, now fight me, and I'm, like, below her, right? I hope I'm explaining that right. And then my cousin said, "Oh, hell no." So she dragged her off me, like, dragged her by her hair off me, bearing in mind, like, her so-called friends that sent her to fight me were there, didn't jump in for her, didn't help her when my cousin dragged her. I then got up and we started fighting again. Now we got separated, and she's like, I'm thinking, like, I'm actually not done. Like, I'm still trying to fight her. And she's now mouthing to my friends, the two girls that I said were there with me. She's mouthing to them. And one of my friends, she slapped her. Yeah. So they're, like, fighting now, and they got separated. And then my cousin, who's a boy, he's dragging me home at this point because my house is so close to the park. He's dragging me home. Like, he's like, "Zuhur, you have to go home. You're done now. And I'm like, "No, I'm not fucking done." He's literally dragging me. He dragged me all the way home. And everyone followed. When I say everyone followed. Because at that point, my friends and her were still, like, arguing, and then all my mom hears is commotion. She comes running outside, and then my little sister, what pissed me off is my little sister Samira. She was really, really young then, and my ex-friends, one of my ex-friend, I'm not gonna say her name. I was gonna say her name, but yeah, she saw Samira saw her. Samira ran out and gave her a hug, called her name, and was like, what should we name her? Zara. Let's say her name was Zara. She ran, said, "Zara," gave her a hug. I'm like, I will beat the shit out of you. Get inside this house. So my mom drags us all inside. Me, my two friends, and my sister, like, we all go inside. My mom's outside at this point, closed the door, and I'm like to my mom, let me out. She's not letting me out. And she's speaking to the girl I just had a fight with, Ikram. She's like, "Oh yeah, what do you want? Like, what is it that you want?" And then she's like, "Oh, I'm done. I don't need to fight your daughter anymore. Me and your daughter, like, we did our thing already. Now I want to fight her friends." So she called out my friend, the one that slapped her. And the other one, she goes, "I'm trying to fight them now." And my mom said, "If it's not Zuhur you're trying to fight, I'm not getting out those two girls because they're in my house, which means they're my responsibility. If you want to fight Zuhur, I'll tell her to come out right now and fight you." And the girl was like, "No, me and Zuhur, we did our thing. I don't even want to fight her no more." I said, "I want to fight you." She's like, "Yeah, I'm not trying to fight you. I want to fight that beep that slapped me." And my mom's like, "If that's the case, go home. I'm going to call the police, or you guys go home." My dad even came out. I remember, was my dad originally there and my mom came home? But at one point, both my parents were outside and my dad was trying to get everyone to go home. And the girl even spat in my dad's face. And I remember one of my cousins going to fight her for doing that. And then they got separated and my dad said, I'll call the police or get the fuck out of here. Ooh, sorry for swearing. I'm going to beep that out. She got told, like, I'm going to call the police if you don't leave. That's what my dad said. So everyone just dispersed after my dad said that. And then what happened was my two friends, after everyone had gone home, my dad dropped them off at home, and then they called me at like midnight to tell me that they told her, come link us, and they basically fought her again at their house. And that was another crazy fight as well. But yeah, that was the time that a girl I never knew tried to fight me because my ex-friends sent her to do that. Crazy. But that was basically it. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys like, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. I have like so many other crazy stories, especially from high school, that I can tell you guys. So if you guys would like to hear more story times, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, apart from that, thanks for watching.